Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Let me find my daggone chat. Crap is still playing the intro for me. Never Lose Hope, Toxic, Sapphire, 411 now. Good morning. Lisa 54, good morning. TC. I forget who I say hi to, so if I say hi to you twice or don't say hi to you, don't get mad. Soccer Mom of One, good morning. Mike, good morning. Cheryl T, good morning. Did everyone have a good weekend? I've been sick all freaking weekend. I'm still sick with this stupid cough and a headache. And it said, hey, Keisha, good morning. It seems like I want to cough the most at nighttime. What's up with that, I wonder? So, yeah, I've been having to get up at night and get cough drops and all this and that. But I did get my Christmas tree taken down. I took it down Friday. Got everything put away neatly for next year. I can't believe Christmas has came and gone, you know. Anyhow, this morning we're going to take a look at a video that proves that the adoptive parents of Orinn and OrsonWest lied. There's video proof of that evening from the neighbors' security cameras. And the boys are not seen on that video footage. Trezell, however you say his name, West, is seen on the video footage. And he is not panicked and he is not in a hurry, guys. Now, this video is from AV Watchman United We Stand. They've been doing a lot of streams from outside of the house in the neighborhood. Let me... that's not the right link. I wanted to put his link in. Let me go get it real quick. I thought I had it and I had another link. Okay, and he did say that people could share the video. They could use the whole video. Y'all go check out his channel. He's been doing a lot of good coverage. And he's really been helping with this investigation. To me, these guys that's been out there live streaming outside of the residence has done more investigating than the cops. Of course, I know the cops do a lot of behind the scenes we don't know about. I know they're investigating, but it's like some of these neighbors that these guys have talked to, the cops never even came and talked to them. Didn't want their camera footage, which a lot of people in the neighborhood, their cameras didn't work for some weird reason. Also, there's a private investigator, Bill Garcia, who is helping with the case now. He's doing it for free. He's helped with a lot of cases, actually. Okay, let me unplug my mic so I don't unmute myself. I've noticed that the audio's messed up when I talk if my mic's not plugged in. This laptop sucks. Okay, let's see. I'm going to play it from the beginning so this guy, you can hear him explain things.
And spreading the word and letting the world know that these two little beautiful baby boys are still missing. So thank you guys. I appreciate each and every last one of you. With that said, please feel free to grab any part of the video you need to grab. If you want to grab the whole entire video, please feel free to do so. You are about to witness this dirtbag, and he is in the backyard. And I don't know if he's back there collecting bushes or wood, like he said, but you're going to see that he is in the backyard. And here,
guys, let me know if you guys can hear.
here's something else. You're never going to see the two little boys in the backyard. You're never going to see the two little boys walking out the side gate. And the time frame that he says still doesn't match up. He still was not looking for those two boys at all. Period.
You can hear.
Okay, all right, guys.
So
we're at the neighbor's house to where this happened. Same guy that provided the footage last time. So unfortunately, we're only able to go back to the 18th. And that's it. We can't see nothing beyond the 18th. Guys, so I'm not going to go live this time. Hopefully, by doing it this way, the video will be a lot clearer. We are on the 21st of December right now. And we're going to see what type of activities we can pick up on. All right, guys. So what time is that? 15:14. You guys see that? Let me point my fingers real quick. Right here.
15:14
That's the gate
would be
that he said was open, and he was walking in and out of
15:14 military time would be 3:14 p.m.
I guess throwing firewood over the fence.
And right now we're at 3:20.
We're at 3:20 right now.
So that gate should be open, right?
Not yet. He said that it was around 4-ish or so when he came out, I guess, to get wood.
If you see it, let me know.
Okay.
You'll see it's like up in there.
I should have sped it up.
I don't see nothing yet. I just seen some type of like white van or something, or it's coming around the corner.
Be patient, guys. It's coming out.
I don't see no movement in the rear.
Over here, no movement.
Not yet. Okay, so we're gonna be looking in the upper left corner for movement.
There's a cat.
Where?
Here we go, I think.
Right there.
Yeah.
I see him. What time is that at?
Right there. He was over there.
If you use the little scroll thing on the house, it doesn't
Right
have
there moving. Quit moving the camera, dude. There.
Okay, so that spot that you see here,
16.
Yeah.
is at 1613. That's gonna be him, as far as we know.
11 is 4:13 p.m. I think.
Just put it back so we can see where he came from. So,
Okay, so we're at 1611 right now. You got your camera on?
Maybe it's the camera, but it does look kind of dark.
In the way I could see it.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Thank God
There
he
he
has
is. You
cameras.
guys can see him walking there.
Yeah, right there.
What's he doing now? Trying to open that gate or?
What is he doing?
Yeah. Did he say he was tossing wood over?
Yeah, he said he was tossing wood over the fence.
No, that gate was open. You could see him going in and out of that gate.
So when the bamboo is showing like that, it's open?
Yeah, it's open. You can see him going in and out.
Okay.
You see him?
Yeah.
So and he goes out again, grabbing something. I don't know what he's doing.
Chris Watts is caught by neighbors' security cameras.
That's just an empty field.
What the hell is he doing?
Okay, so we are at 161302, and he is in the rear of the property.
Just standing there.
He's just standing there right now. I don't see any kids.
So if you can see in the front, it's still light, it's still bright out.
Right.
So if any kids ran out, you would have seen it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
Even whichever direction they ran, especially in the direction he was going in.
Right. So he is in the rear of the property, and we didn't see this the first time because we didn't rewind far enough.
They need to be searching that house they moved from or apartment, whatever it was.
So that little gate he has in the back is it's open now.
Yeah, you
That's-
can tell
that's
the gate's
open right now.
open.
So
What's he
Okay.
doing, bro? He just leaned over.
yeah.
He's doing something right there.
What is he doing?
No,
It's like it's just piddling around.
You guys see that?
I need
The
my
date stamp,
glasses.
12/21/2020.
It's kind of blurry.
We don't see any kids coming out to the front.
that's his co-star right there, bro. That black cat.
Yep.
You can tell, you know. I just say a lot. That black cat.
I was just looking at that.
Superstitious.
Yeah, we would have seen for sure if kids would have came out
Yeah.
to the front.
I don't even think there's any kids in that home. The other kids visiting grandparents. And these two boys, I believe, have been missing for a long time.
There's three directions they could have went. Either the kids that way, you would have seen it. Across the street, you would have seen
Or
it.
this way.
Or this way, you would have seen it. Three
Right.
directions, no other way. You know what I
Right.
mean? They can't go the back way because there's houses.
There's
in the
houses,
back.
fences, right?
There's no way they could go that way. Three directions they had to go.
I don't even want to know what the hell is he doing, bro. That don't look like throwing firewood over no fence.
No.
Just go in that field with the cameras and look over the fence.
One of the neighbors said that firewood, those twigs wouldn't even
dump
burn.
right there too.
Right where he was?
Yeah.
You see he came out again? He's out the fence. He's out of the fence again.
He's not going that far out of the fence.
No, just like right in front of it, and then he's back in there.
What in the hell is he doing?
Where's the wood on some? Yeah, but if you're taking the wood, you're taking the wood
It's on his
inside
property.
the house to burn, right?
It's
Not
on his property or what?
Yeah.
No, it's on the side.
What's this we got here?
That's the neighbor leaving.
Oh, okay.
So if any kids came out this moment when the gate was open, the neighbor.
The neighbor would have seen for sure.
Come on, how you gonna see little kids and not say something? Just,
Right. And look, he's going. He would have seen for sure.
Is there an exit over there?
There is.
So this road is a little bumpy, so a lot of people go that way, turn around, and come back this way.
No kids,
So,
nowhere to
he's
be
barely
seen.
walking out of the gate and coming right back in.
Yeah. It goes again, right in front of the gate.
He's setting up the story is what he's doing.
Throwing wood over the fence, it's impossible because that gate's open. It keeps on going in and out.
Right.
I heard some people saying that. I don't know. I didn't hear them say anything. But
So how long is he out there for?
I don't know. We count. It was 13. It was.
There he is again.
There he goes out again. Back in again.
And this video goes up until he leaves to go look for the kids and comes back. And he's only gone 4 minutes.
Because he said that he walked in the house and they were there. I mean, he said something weird, bro. Like, I walked in the house, they were there, walked out, walked in, they were not there, or something like that. I go back and look.
Poor kids.
Is that it? If we would have seen the kids walking out this gate the same way we've seen him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or out the front door.
Yeah. That was it, huh?
No kids to be seen. Let's see.
6:19. So is the gate still?
The gate's still open?
The gate still looks open.
And if the kids came out through there, where would they go?
All right, what we got there? That's him again?
Yeah.
So that's when he walked in. I'm taking that's what he did. He said he walked in, and when he walked back out, they were gone. That's what he said on the interview.
The kids are not even out there.
That's
They're
what he said
nowhere
on
to
the
be
interview.
seen. He's lying. Let's see. This is quite a long video.
You heard what he answered me when I asked him. I said, "You went up this way." What did he say? I was about to come.
Where's the part where he jumps in his van and takes off looking for him?
I was about to come.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
You're about to come and look for your kids.
So eventually, right now, he's going to jump in the van and start looking for him, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, right now we're at 16:20.
He's still back there. You can see him still back there doing, I don't know what.
He's in no hurry to look for his kids.
We're able to see him. We could have seen the kids too, bro. They were in the backyard. He's claiming that they vanished from the rear. He didn't say nothing about them going out of the front door.
If they went out the back, they had to come through the front. There's no way if they went out to the back.
Oh yeah,
there's a way
left,
out there.
Right.
If they had to go anywhere.
Yeah, eventually they would have came out this way.
That way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And
regardless whichever way they came out of, they're gonna have to come out through the front.
Right. Yeah, we would have seen them.
So he said he was out in the back getting wood, and then he noticed they were gone. They searched inside the house, and then he said that he jumped in the van and took off down the street. He went that way, this way, and the other way.
He went here, and then he made a right and took off.
Yeah, so we're gonna see him jump in the van.
Yeah, I think that's going to be coming up because, this even shows more now, bro. Because now we know for a fact that we can't see over that fence. We can't see kids left to the back.
Yeah.
It's a better understanding.
Right.
You would have been able to have seen the kids if they came out the front door there. You would have been able to have seen them.
Or the dogs tripped it. It could be any one of them, but is that gate still open over there?
Yeah.
see.
Nothing there, and walking in front of the property where there is nothing there.
Right.
There is both dirt fields, so he's walking from a dirt field to a dirt field and back to a dirt field.
Bro, are you sure that's not a car right there?
You didn't see no car pull up, right?
How come that looks like a car right there, bro?
It's the mailbox.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's a shadow.
You sure?
Go back. Want me to go back real quick?
No, it does look like a damn car. I have the cat still here.
Probably no wood, because first of all, there is no wood back there to burn. Little twigs, you know?
Yeah. What are you doing? Fast forwarding it? Rewinding it? What?
Is that the door open?
That's still there.
Yeah, see, it's still there. What is that, bro?
Go back a little more. Daytime. A little more.
Oh, no, it is a reflection. It's a mailbox. Yeah, it's a mailbox. Not yet, but then the light does turn on. And we haven't seen no kids leave out that rear. Even if we did, we would have seen them come out to the front. Boom, the light just turned on now to the van. On the side of the van.
I guess that's their dinging. Those kids never came out that gate or off that front porch there.
They should be coming running out right now.
You could have been able to see them come off of
I
there
would
and
figure
go
they would
out.
come out running, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Him and his wife, because on the 19th.
They would have been out there screaming and yelling.
But they
bro.
said they searched the backyard. I haven't seen any heads running back and forth back here yet.
No one has went out there.
You would have seen it, right?
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Well,
You see him on the opposite side of the fence. How are you gonna not see it on this side of the fence? You see how he on this side of the house?
yeah,
It's a fence maybe in 3 feet.
right.
Yeah,
You're gonna come look in that little cut right there, right?
right. Go look.
Yeah,
over
you're gonna
there.
look.
Or in that back house.
I see him. He's right here.
Oh,
What's he doing? Just standing there.
he's just standing there. He's not panicked at all. Like, who has kids disappear from their backyard and only looks for them for 4 minutes? Come on now. I think he was outside wandering around so
Yeah,
that the
that's right, for
neighbors
sure.
would see him to set up his story for his alibi.
And then if you notice, he has that back house in the back,
Right.
and it goes all around. It's like a 2 feet, 1 foot, like a little
Oh, you see with
walkway
those,
all around it.
with the lights
Right.
on back here, you could see through the fence.
You can see the fence. Yeah.
See through, total
Yeah.
see-through,
You
bro.
could see anybody
Yeah.
running or whatever.
Yeah, we've seen all that. No kids left the house, bro. No kids left to that back.
He's just
The
lollygagging
lights turn on
around.
in the back now. Now it's off again. On.
Is that a motion
on.
detector
What the
light?
heck?
And what's the story with him just standing there?
Oh,
Why is he just standing there? 2 kids are missing. Where's the mom? Her 2 little boys she adopted are gone, and she's not come out of the house once.
Nope.
It's already been 15 minutes since he went in the house. He went in at like the 14 mark, right?
Yep.
So supposedly he ransacked the house and then ransacked the yard. But we haven't seen him ransack the yard at all.
He's just chilling.
He's
Look at
just
him.
chilling,
That's him.
y'all.
Yeah, that's him.
It could be a little star in it.
Yeah, I don't think that's him. He's standing just still.
I've seen him move.
It probably turns.
What is that?
It could be a little light.
Something
Does look like he's standing there.
Who knows?
We're gonna go investigate that. He's probably not there anymore.
So where's he at?
He's about to jump in the car right now, like at 33, I think.
Yeah, 33. So when was the last time we seen him in the back?
At 14. Somewhere around 14.
Yeah.
16, 14. Mm-hmm.
So that's what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
And
Over
There's a
15
light.
minutes.
There's a light blinking on the van.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you go.
There it
There he
is.
opens the door.
Door's open.
He's in no hurry.
He is in no rush.
No,
Yeah.
he's not
If
panicked.
you're gonna run to jump in your car to take off, why would you sit in from the passenger side? Like, you know how hard it is to like jump over the center console, like, right? You're rushing.
Why
like,
did he get in the passenger side?
it's kind of,
That's weird.
Yeah, this hella suspect,
And,
bro.
but he never went walking down the street at all.
no, he didn't even
Nope.
walk to the front of the street to see if they're on the
He didn't go
front,
back
no.
into the rear to
Yeah.
look for him. Nowhere.
You look behind the side of the car, like maybe they're on the
Look,
other side
it's
of
in
the
slow
car.
motion.
Yeah.
He didn't sit from that side.
At the end of the road over here, it tees off to what, an open road, or is that the main road?
Look how
When you
slow
go
he's
back
driving.
This way, away from back, like heading towards the road this way.
Yeah.
He's in a
You
real
go down the
hurry.
road.
This
3
is
to
the
38.
This is where
All
he
right.
turns.
So he left at
Look how
16:33
fast
and he's
coming
back by
Look how
16:38.
fast he's coming back. He's punching it, bro. Look
Yeah,
at that.
yeah, he's moving.
Down.
Look at that. He's from that street to here in what was that? 3 seconds?
Yeah.
4 seconds?
He's
Hella
back.
fast.
Done.
Hard. Look how far that other end of that other street is.
Yeah.
Then he just let me stop this for a second. Then he just comes back, gets out of the vehicle, and that's when he calls the police. He just stands there and waits for them. Sorry that video was so long, but I just wanted y'all to see it all, because it's hard for me to explain things like that. But as you can see, there was no kids come out of that gate. You would have been able to see on that camera, you would think. They didn't come out the front. You would have been able to see them on camera. Is it possible they could have got out the camera? I don't know. I don't think the kids ever moved there with the family. That is my opinion. I think CSI should be at their old home. I think it was an apartment. Crime scene investigators should be there. HD videos, he killed those poor babies. I think they both were in on it. She definitely wasn't panicked about her 2 little boys that were gone. She didn't even come out. What kind of person does that? Don't even go and help look for your 2 little boys that are 3 and 4 years old that you just love so much that you adopted. I don't believe they left those kids. I believe they probably done foster care for the money, and they probably dropped some kind of check for them once they were adopted. I'm not sure about that, but if you can draw money on kids after they're adopted, but I know foster parents do get a check for the kids they take care of. Here in the state of Virginia, you have to spend so much of that money on clothes and buying them a few little things that they want, and you have to produce those receipts. I think this guy was outside piddling around his house, setting up his story, setting up an alibi in case neighbors had cameras or something. That was a dumb move, though, because the cameras picked up him and no boys coming out of that gate. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Toy Ari, they sold those kids. She is totally backing him up without a doubt. Adoptive hesitation. I know, in their interview they gave, she was sitting there shaking her head to everything that he said, backing him up. I thought that was really strange. Like, I shake my head when I talk and I move my hands. But when my hubby's explaining something, I don't sit there and shake my freaking head like a weirdo. Now, I went over to that Medium's channel, Reverend Donna Serafina, something like that. I can't pronounce her last name. And I left her a comment and asked her to do a reading on Orinn and Orson. Hopefully she'll do it. I think she's the real deal. I mean, she was right about the Bellows case. She did a video last January saying where the bodies were, exact location, and that's where they found them at last summer. This past summer. Now, it's went through my mind that they could have sold them. I don't think they did that. I could be wrong. I think they were abusing them and they killed them. That's what I think. He probably drowned them in the tub and starved them to death. Yeah, it's a good possibility. HD videos, anything's possible. I just got a feeling that more than likely, sadly, they're not on this earth anymore, and they haven't been for several months. How come none of the neighbors never saw them? Someone said one of the neighbors saw them when they first moved in, and then someone else said they never saw them. Now, if you've got 6 kids, how come they weren't outside playing? How come there's no toys around in the yard? I mean, crap, they moved in September. That was months ago. This is making me anxious. It is me too. I really thought that there would be a break in the case this weekend. I really thought they would be arrested, just to be honest. I want to know if they're still cooperating with police. I'd also like to know if they have interviewed the other children that lived in the home. I saw a picture. Their faces were blurred out on someone else's channel. I can't remember what channel. But one of the kids looked old enough to be interviewed by police. Looked at least to be 7, 8 years old. Somewhere around that. Correct. They are long gone. They should interview the other children. Now, the FBI has specialists that know how to interview kids. I don't know the correct name of them. They're, what do you call them? Their title. They got people that's trained to interview children. They were looking into the house prior to the apartment. Okay, so there was a house prior to the apartments. Let me make a note of that. Are you sure about that, TC? Okay, house prior to apartment. Well, they need crime scene investigators there too. They probably have already done this. But just by watching AV Watchman and the other guy's channel, what is it? Baker Street Media? Bakersfield Media, something like that. Anyways, they have talked to the neighbors. Some of the neighbors said the police never came down their way and knocked on their doors. One neighbor said that she had some video footage from a camera. She told the police about it, but they never asked for it. I think she said it just showed him, his van going by. But I think it was AV Watchman that said she had to have been wrong about that. Yeah, I think they are staying there at the moment. What did your reading say, Stacy? Vicky said it's so bad with a lot of kids not going to school, being accounted for. I know, like right in the middle of the pandemic, child abuse had went up like 50%. Poor kids. I always think to myself, somewhere in the world right now is a little kid probably being abused, tortured, starved to death. It breaks my heart. It gives me anxiety. Right, so you see, what kind of mother does not, even an adoptive mother. Most women have just natural maternal instincts anyways, whether they got kids or not. But what kind of person don't come out of the house and even look for her 2 little boys that's missing? She didn't come out of the house because she knew they wasn't missing. That's why she didn't come out of the house. They knew Christmas was coming up. People would be probably bringing presents, family, friends, wanting to come by, this and that. And the boys was gone. They killed them. So they had to report them missing That's why they chose December 21st. They had no choice. And he went outside piddling around his house, so maybe the neighbors would see him and that would back his lie up that he was outside gathering wood. One of the neighbors in one of the videos I seen, she said she had talked to a man that sold wood, like not too far down the road. And he was saying those twigs and sticks out there in the desert just would not burn. It's just not good firewood. And they only bought them one gift each. Really? Was that confirmed? I was wondering if there was any gifts in the house because allegedly she's inside wrapping gifts. And I was just curious to why the other kids went to the grandparents, but those kids didn't. Let me make a note of this. Only bought one gift. Ugh. Bought them 2 outfits. Like kids want outfits for Christmas. Jesus. Why aren't they kicking and screaming about your own kids feel taken away? If I was the mother and you are my kids, I would have gone mad. Yeah. You wouldn't have stopped me from being out there searching. If people was threatening me, I would just took protection. That's what an innocent person would do, a normal person that's got missing kids. They'd be out there searching hell to high water, trying to find their kids. For fuck's sakes, and a stranger would be shaking the bushes for a mile to find those kids. Hey, the people in the community are more concerned about the kids and finding the kids than these adopted parents. Hold on, guys. I got somebody trying to sneak in my door. My dog. Come on, baby. I mean, crap. If I had, if my son was gone, you couldn't keep me at home. I wouldn't want to mess up the police investigation, but I'd be out there searching. I'd be leading the searches. Crap, my dog disappeared one time and I didn't stop searching until we found her. And actually my beagle found her way down in the woods. My little Yorkie took off down in the woods, about a mile down the woods. And my beagle led me to her, finally. And if the bio mom was such a bad mother, why did they call her so fast? Then Trezell told her he was sorry. See, I didn't know how she found out those kids were missing. Hey, Shay Shay, good morning. Good to see you. If they died at the other place where they were living, there should be some evidence of it. Some kind of body fluids left behind, something. That's all right, Stacy. So Trezell, is that how you say his name? Trezell? It don't matter if I pronounce it correctly anyways. So Trezell called her. Well, she thinks they did something to her kids. And she said she felt like they were close by. Usually a mother's instinct is right. A lot of people would give her hell because, they were in foster care and then they got adopted. But that's not relevant right now why they were in foster care. Of course, I'm curious to know because I'm nosy as hell, Southern. But it's not relevant right now. What's relevant is finding where the boys are. Where are the boys? His name is Monster, sorry. Yeah, we're just going to call him a weirdo. She's a weirdo, too. Too bad they had them damn masks on that day they did that interview outside. Couldn't really see their expressions. All you could see was her nodding her freaking head at everything he freaking said. She's just as guilty as him, in my opinion. She's probably one that done most of the abuse at the truth's known. If abuse was going on. And I suspect that there was. I don't know how anyone could harm a child or an animal. Let's see. What else? I got a bunch of notes. Oh, yeah, I told y'all, the private investigator, Bill Garcia, he has over 20 years experience, and he was in the neighborhood over the weekend, and he's doing this pro bono just because he wants to find out where the boys are. See, strangers care more about these boys than the people that adopted them. It's sad. Unfortunately, a lot of foster kids and kids that are adopted are abused. There's a lot of good foster and adoptive parents in the world also. It's good and bad people all over the world. Let's see, I have it wrote down. Several neighbors had cameras that didn't work. Well, I have cameras if they're not going to work. Like that one lady that said she had some video footage and she told police and they didn't want it. Like she had about 8 different cameras around her house and only like one of them worked. Like what the hell's up with that? Let's not forget the pocket knives on his waist. He took them off when the news crews arrived. Really? Why would he do that? Like a lot of people have pocket knives. My hubby has one usually on his belt. But if you don't got nothing to hide and you're not feeling guilty about something, why would you take that off before you talk to someone? Why would you think to do that? Guilt. I didn't know the mother had a GoFundMe, but I would like to know why she feels the need to have a GoFundMe, unless it's to help search for the boys. That would be different. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they weren't in her custody, so she really don't need any money unless it's for searching. Hey, Warrior Grandma. Cece, you're a breath of fresh air every day for me. I love your Southern way, your matter-of-fact, no-nonsense approach to life in general. I love your heart. Oh, thank you, girl. You've been on my channel for a long time. I always thought the world of you. Still do, of course. She knows they are dead, so she needs money to bury them. Well, yeah, I'm not putting her at fault. I'm just wondering why she had to GoFundMe. I would say it's not relevant why they were in foster care at this time. Of course, I'm curious, but it's not important. What's important is finding where the boys are. I don't get these people that want to reach out to these victims' families and bash them and threaten them. I don't get these people. Like, who's got time for that? I never think to do anything like that. Exactly. They didn't come up missing on her watch, and at least she was out there searching for them. And my heart broke for her. Really. I could see the hurt in her eyes and hear it in her voice. And I know she's probably feeling really guilty and she's beating herself up enough and nobody else needs to be doing it. Maybe at the time she lost custody of her boys, maybe she didn't lose custody. Maybe she made a hard decision, couldn't care for them or something. We don't know. So I'm not judging her. I'm really not. The GoFundMe kind of threw me off though. But anyhow, maybe she's thinking she's going to need money to bury them or something. Okay. I think that's about all I have. I am curious to why he got in the passenger side of the vehicle and scooted over to the driver's side. That's freaking weird. All of his actions are weird, though. I think we all know that those boys were never at that home. I think that was proven by the video footage. Of course, they could have got by the camera. I try to keep an open mind and think about all possibilities. They could have gotten by the camera, but I don't see how. I really don't think they did. I don't think they were ever at the new home. Like I said, I think Christmas was coming up. And the boys have been dead for a while. People's going to be wanting to see them for Christmas, bring presents, family gathering. So they had no choice but to report them missing. That's what I think. Oh, gosh, I can hear a cough coming on. Let me get a cough drop. Gosh, I hate cough drops. These are Ludens or something. Londons or something. They're okay. Oh, so I have a couple more things to tell you about. There was a newborn baby. Let me get my notes. Born January the 5th. Her dad took her. Let me see when this was. He took her, I believe it was Saturday, and said that he handed her, she was born at home. This little baby girl was born at home, January 5th. Anyways, he took her from her mother and said that he gave her to a third party. But they have now found the little baby's body. An infant girl reported missing last week has been found dead only days after her at-home birth. And this happened in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Department of Justice reports that the newborn was found deceased in southern Wisconsin. Authorities are no longer looking for a gray Chevrolet Equinox. They were said to be driven by a third party. Crime Stoppers said the baby girl was born on January 5th in the village of Albany and carried away by a man identified as the father. The father told investigators he gave the child to an acquaintance, but wouldn't tell them the third party's name. So far, police have been unable to identify the person said to have taken the baby. Nobody took this baby. He killed this baby for some reason. Due to investigations, no additional information has been released about the case. The Department of Justice said, however, that the death investigation is still active. Anyone with information is urged to contact the Greene County Sheriff's Department at 608-328-9400. There's no pictures of the baby or the so-called monster dad. They didn't even release his name. I tried looking it up and see if I could find more articles, but they all say the same thing. None of them give a name. It's so sad. She was just born January the 5th. What in the hell is wrong with people? I'll never understand how anyone could kill a child, especially their own child or any child. You know what I mean? Okay. Also, there was a 3-year-old girl found dead in Minnesota, St. Paul, I believe, over the weekend. She was found dead in the snow on the back porch. It says detectives have arrested the parents of the 3-year-old girl found dead on her back porch in St. Paul, Minnesota, after the father called 911. Officers were sent to an address in eastern St. Paul at about 2:30 a.m. when a man called the non-emergency number and said something about needing a crisis officer before hanging up. When officers arrived, they spoke to the man, who said that he believed his 3-year-old daughter was dead on the back porch. Police found the girl unconscious and unresponsive and called paramedics, who pronounced her dead. Now, the day before her death, her neighbor, the girl's neighbor, saw her on the steps, kicking the snow off the steps. And he thought to himself, oh my gosh, I hope she don't fall and get hurt. Outside, unattended. The department said 5 other children in the home, ranging from 9 months to 11 years old, were placed into the custody of Ramsey County Child Protection. And both parents were taken to police headquarters for interviews. They've been arrested on suspicion of homicide. Investigators are still processing the house for evidence that will tell the story of what led to this death, police said. The Ramsey County medical examiner will provide a positive identification of the child as well as the cause and manner of death. We don't have any pictures besides, well, I can show y'all where they found her at. I got the parents' names here wrote down. I couldn't find a mugshot though. Let me see. Let me see if I can say her name. Siasha Lee, 29 years old, is the mother. And John Lee, 42 years old, is the father. And he's the one that called the non-emergency number and hung up, and they sent an officer to the house. Anyways, thank God they did. I'm wondering if they forgot about her and left her out there to freeze to death. This is where they found her, I reckon. Okay. It is sad. I don't know how anyone could forget about their child or harm a child. I just don't believe these stories. These parents forget about their kids and cars and forget them outside and crap. I don't buy that crap. Let's see what this says. Prison guard sobs after she's jailed for having sexual relationship with convicted killer who strangled girlfriend and 8-month-old daughter. You sick, sick witch. How could you sleep with someone that you know is a child murderer? It's like those prison guards that slept with Susan Smith. How could you lay down with someone, be intimate with them, knowing they murdered children? Or murdered anyone. Don't matter if it's just kids. I mean, how could you lay down with the murderer? She's desperate. Desperate for attention. A prison guard who carried on an illegal affair with an inmate will be spending the next 3 years behind bars. That's good. Wells Online reports that Lauren McIntyre, 32, carried on a secret relationship with convicted killer Andrew Roberts while he was serving time in prison on the island of Wight in England. Oh, this happened in England. So she worked at the prison between August and December 2018. She had a sexual relationship with inmate Andrew Roberts. Roberts was sentenced to 2 life prison terms after strangling his girlfriend, Louise L. Home, and their infant daughter, Tia, inside their South Wales home in 2003. Roberts sprayed the victims' bodies with perfume and aftershave to mask the smell, then fled his residence. Authorities captured him 5 days later. Jesus. McIntyre is accused of knowing that Roberts had a cell phone and knowing of the immediate attack against fellow prison guard Samuel Laidler. McIntyre allegedly approved of the attack and did nothing to stop Roberts. She also repeatedly gave Laidler's phone number to Roberts. She's also accused of giving Roberts her own phone number, sending photos of herself, and allowing him to try to put money into her bank account. Where the hell is he getting money from? During Roberts' hearing on Thursday, the court heard about the intimate text messages exchanged between the pair in 2018. Here's one of the messages from Roberts. Today was really hot and risky, but I am so needing it right now. McIntyre responds, so effing risky. I like it though. You're a desperate woman. A few days later, McIntyre sent another text saying, I have had hands on you, so I guess it's time you got hands on me. What? After the judge sentenced McIntyre to 3 years in jail, she reportedly cried uncontrollably as she was led out of the courtroom in cuffs. She's the mother of an infant and a 5-year-old child. Cry me a river. She should have thought about that before she started sleeping with a convicted murderer, giving him contraband, knowing he's going to attack another prison guard, and she didn't do anything about it. She approved of it. I feel bad for her kids, but really, do they really need a mother like this to be around? My opinion's no. They deserve so much better. She should have been thinking about her kids when she was doing the hanky-panky with that weirdo. She's a weirdo, too. Sick. Susan Smith, she got, I think she got an STD from one of the prison guards she slept with. For real. Okay. Let me check something. There's all kinds of stuff about the riot that happened up at the Capitol. But I just really didn't want to talk about it because it's political and stuff. Uh-oh. There's a manhunt. 6 inmates, armed and dangerous, escaped California jail with homemade rope. What the crap? Do y'all remember when those inmates escaped in Texas? Gosh, it's been like years ago. But I think they were hiding out in a campground somewhere. I think one of them killed themselves. I don't know what happened to the rest. I think they got took back to prison. Okay. Manhunt. 6 inmates, armed and dangerous, escaped California jail with homemade rope. Okay, they escaped from Merced County downtown jail this week. Jail security became aware that the inmates had escaped at around midnight Sunday. The sheriff's office said in a statement posted to Facebook that the inmates had somehow gained access to the roof, and they climbed down the side of the building using a homemade rope. The inmates, all males in their 20s, should be considered armed and dangerous, authorities said. One was in custody on a murder charge, and the others are accused of violent crimes. What's their name? Baron George, 20 years old. Corondo, something there. Francis, 19. Leon Allen, 21. Rodriguez Nunez, 21. Roman Cruz, 22. Ventura Eduardo, 22. Anyone who sees any of the escaped inmates is cautioned not to approach them and call 911 immediately. Hey, if you live around this area, keep your doors locked, your garage doors down. Don't answer the door for anyone that you don't know. Someone fell asleep on the job. How in the hell did they get up to the roof? And where in the hell did a rope come from? They probably made the rope somehow. They can make anything in jail. They'll take strings out of the t-shirts and the sheets and make bracelets and all kinds of good stuff. Okay. Well, I think that's all the true crime I'm going to do this morning. I hope and pray there's an update about the West brothers. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope we're all wrong and they find the boys safe and sound. But I have a bad feeling. I have a feeling that they're gone. Okay, before I get off here, I want to show y'all my new merch I designed. Y'all may have seen my community post. Hey, I designed this all on my own. I bought the logo. So nobody else should have a similar logo. Or they shouldn't have this one. But anyways, here's my new mugs. I've got some t-shirts, some sweatshirts, stuff like that made up. I priced the mugs as low as it would let me on Teespring. So they're like $12.99. They wanted them priced at $14.99, and I was like, no, we need it cheaper than that. So you can get different colors. I think the black one, I like it. It shows up really well. And the pink one, I'm kind of into this color blue a lot, so I like it. We got several different ones. Some of them, it didn't show up too good, but I just picked some colors. Like that pink, it doesn't show up too good, but that's all right. I like the white ones and the black one the best, and the teal one. Pretty cool. Now, here in a couple of weeks, probably at the 1st of February, I'm going to be having a giveaway, and we're going to give away a couple mugs, maybe a t-shirt too. I'm going to have a giveaway for all the subscribers, and then I'm probably going to have one for the channel members too. I may just do it, consolidate it, because really I've been looking. I've seen people have done channel member giveaways before, but I heard that you cannot do giveaways for just the channel members. You can get in trouble with YouTube for that. So I'm not sure. So I think what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, is I'm just going to have a giveaway for everybody. And give away a couple mugs, t-shirt. I made some hoodies up, and the logo actually looks like it's a pretty good size on the hoodies and the t-shirt. So I may get a hoodie. I like the blue too. I love that color. My murder book, my binder. I call it my murder book. It's my binder. It's that color blue. Mark, when he picks me up something from the store, it's usually always that color or purple. Cutest mug ever. Check it out first. Yeah. I'm going to order some samples. Now, when I have the giveaway, I'm going to tell y'all, if you win a mug, they take forever to get. When I order them, it usually takes me about a month to get them. The t-shirts, you will get them a lot quicker. Now, I've got some Annabelle the Goat mugs too, Sunny Rooster merch, and then I've got the Coffee with CC Rooster mug too. But I like this logo. I'm proud of myself. I designed it myself. It don't have too much to do with true crime, but hey, that's okay. It fits my personality because I love animals. I got 4 dogs. And then it combined a little bit of the hippie stuff I like. There's a peace sign, and then in the middle of the paw print's a YouTube logo. So I hope I sell out too, because I got a bunch of vet bills coming up. That's one reason I did it. I was like, hey, I need a cute logo. Need to sell some merch. Helps with the animals. That logo has to do with you. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I thought y'all would like it, because most of y'all like the same kind of things that I like. It fits my personality, that's for sure. Anyways, when I do the mug giveaway, I'll let y'all pick which color that you want. You'll have to give me your address, though, so I can have Teespring ship it to you. Now, I don't know if Teespring ships to other countries. I do think they ship to the UK, but I don't know about anywhere else. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm proud of it. I've showed my logo to Mark like several different times because, hey, I designed it myself, and I bought it. It's mine. I tried to put something on the back of the mug. On the back, I was going to put like one of my sayings, like, hey, y'all, or no time to pat puddings, something like that. But it wouldn't let me. Every time I tried to put a text on the back, it would try to put it on the front. And so, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll figure it out, because I think you can put something on the back of the mugs. I don't know if they ship to Ireland. We'll have to check and see. I'm going to check and see today. Anyways, y'all, thanks for chatting. Thanks for your support. I'm going to get off here and go prop my leg up. My foot's swelling up really bad. I guess I'm just up on it too much. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be safe. be kind, and peace. Have a wonderful day.